Big 6 Lesson Conclusion. Hello, this is DBellando, the librarian at Marion again. In this video, we will review the 6 steps of the Big 6 research method that we learned about in the videos to make sure that you know how each step will help you in gathering your research. I have provided a handout that will work as a graphic organizer while you use the Big 6 steps to gather information and prepare for your presentation. You will notice that the handout is not exactly the same as in the video, but it will work the same way to guide you and be used as a tool to help you through the stages of Big 6. So now let's go over the Big 6 steps, starting with step 1, task definition. This is the stage where you will decide on your subject or topic and determine what you already know and what you need to know. Step 2 is the source brainstorming stage. This is where you will determine what sources you can use to find the information. If you brainstorm words that you can use for search terms at this time, it will also make your research easier and more successful. Step 3 is the finding sources stage of the Big 6 steps. This is when you go out and find those sources. Any passwords that you may need to use to get into those sources is also what you do during this phase. You can also find out who can help you in your research, and this might be your librarian, or it might be an expert in what you are researching. Step 4 is the use of information stage. In this stage, you actually acquire the information. You might be reading from your sources or listening to something. You might be making observations or talking to someone. Be sure that you write down all the important bibliographic information like the author, the copyright or publishing date, and if it's a website, you'll need to write down the URL. Your teacher can give you more copies of the graphic organizer for taking notes. Make sure when you take notes that you're taking bullet notes in your own words. Make sure that you're not just copying straight from the resource. Remember that it is important that you use quotation marks when you do quote a source so that you can give that credit to the appropriate place. Step 5 is the synthesis of your information step. This is the stage where you think about how you are going to organize the information you have gathered. You will want to categorize your ideas and come up with at least 2 subtopics that your information can fit into when you're presenting. This is when you'll also decide how you will share what you have learned. Step 6, evaluate your work. After you have completed your product, you will want to evaluate it. Make sure you take the time to revise and edit it. Conferencing with your teacher and even a friend is often a good idea as well. Make sure you go back and look at the rubric or assignment and make sure that you have covered everything listed. Did you follow all of the steps? How do you feel about what you did? Did you do your best? Are you excited to present your work? Now you are ready to get started with your research. Again, using the handout will help you to remember the Big 6 stages and help you to have a successful research experience. Your teacher will give you the details of your assignment and what resource she wants you to use. I hope that this lesson has been helpful in understanding the Big 6 steps, and I can't wait to see how you use the information to show what you learned from this assignment. As always, I'm available in the library for any questions or to help you out with your sources. Have a great day.